So in terms of posting and stuff, so say we're gonna start doing these virtual tours, say we start posting these virtual tours, would it be kind of good to have like on the bottom part of the post, like a copy and paste message about each listing basically that has all the info, and then we have like our own message above it, kind of giving maybe something about the day, something about the house?
Yeah, great question. That's like an implementation question, and that's more in phase 2. So I'll write that down and make sure to address that in phase 2.
Thinking ahead, sorry.
No, it's great. I'm glad that you asked. Janessa, do you have anything?
Well, I'm still absorbing it all. I'm just sponging it up, my friend. I've written down some things, but
Okay.
like, you know how we're doing the vacation giveaway? That would be awesome for his number 4 on the 0 level. Remember that link and stuff like that? I had to have it looked through because of RESPA. And so, yeah, I think like we'll have our work cut out for us to find, like you said, the right hashtags and things like that. Epic content, like what's epic content?
That's epic content right there. Free vacation giveaway.
Like something.
That's gonna tie hand in hand with this. Watch, we're gonna be able to boost that on Facebook and Instagram and be able to get that as ways to get people to click. Free vacation.
Right.
Well, and it is.
We have to watch our wording.
Watch our word. Okay.
Yes.
Free vacation with tax. With tax.
Or
$20 a night.
We just can't say free, but we can say we're giving away. We'll find something. Yeah.
And you can definitely brainstorm all that. You know, make sure it's RESPA compliant and everything.
Okay.
To answer your question about epic content, just really quickly, because we will get to that in the second phase. Epic content is content that people are hungry for. They actually want, when they scroll by and they see it's Aaron's post, they're like, oh, cool. Like they're excited. And you build that by focusing on quality over quantity.
Okay.
So if a day comes and it's your prime posting time and you're not ready, it's way better to not post than to post trash.
Okay.
So super quality, very curated. And that's what Instagram is so valuable for, is because like it's the best of the best of all the platforms. You could post to Twitter 20 times a day and no one's even going to blink. Mm-hmm. If you post a bunch of random stuff to Instagram, people are literally going to unfollow or like block you. Yeah. So it needs to be like one amazing post. Or if you're really on a growth strategy, some people are posting 2-3 times a day. But they're all like incredible professional edited stuff.
Beautiful camera.
Yeah, amazing 4K. Like, yeah,
they've got it prepared for the live already.
They already are 60 days out in the content calendar, like crazy.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what I mean by that, is like every piece should be really curated and thoughtful, you know, and tying into the overall brand.
Okay.
So now that we've answered those couple questions, we'll go into phase 1. So this would be account setup and optimization. Okay. And basically, I've already done this. I don't know if you noticed. I went through into Aaron's account and I changed a few things. I didn't change everything because it was after business hours. I didn't want to text you at like 11 at night when I was doing this thing. But I went through and I optimized his bio. I did a couple things just to clean things up, because account setup and optimization is really important for Instagram. This is more for basic stuff for people that might be reading this later. Must have a business page linked. He does. Keep in mind that SEO applies to Instagram. So what is SEO? SEO is search engine optimization.
Oh, that's sick. I didn't even know that.
Yes. Search engine optimization is when people would type things into Google or Bing, and it would then render results based on what people typed in. So if you typed in how to tie my shoes bunny ears style, it's going to bring up all these different websites and all these different resources related to that. How does it do it? Keywords. How to, bunny ears, tie shoes, right? It's linking things together. And the depth of SEO is a whole different conversation. Like there are entire companies that only do SEO, and that mainly applies to websites, Google, things like that. But what a lot of people don't really consider or link is that it totally ties into Instagram. Hashtags are SEO.
Okay.
And that's exactly how That's exactly how it categorizes things. So if you hashtag real estate Las Vegas or whatever, like the people can go to the search category of Instagram, type in real estate Las Vegas, and that photo will be categorized somewhere. Now, the algorithm helps to curate content for the end user by vetting you based on a bunch of different criteria. And some of it is your current following, you know, whether you're considered an influencer or not, but it's also engagement. Engagement is a really big one. So you might be in that category, but if real estate Las Vegas, there's 2 million posts, you're going to get lost in the mix. So the sweet spot for this, and we'll talk about it later, is usually anywhere between 200K and 2 million, but under 2 million for a hashtag. And the reason why is because it's a large enough pool to where there's eyes there, but it's not too large to where you will never get featured. So you don't want to just do like real estate. Like real estate is too general. There's going to be tens of millions of people that have posted about it. You'll never get discovered in that area. The sweet spot is in this range right here, where you're doing Realtor Summerlin, or, you know, I keep saying that, but it's like, that might even be too.
It's specific. People around that area might be looking at that stuff, or maybe a hashtag that applies to the location.
And I was going to say that might be too specific too. That might only have 10K. But if you did Summerlin, Las Vegas, or you know, things like that, again, thinking outside the box for the hashtag thing, not only real estate related but others. This is part of your strategy. And so when you're putting these on posts, those posts are categorized in those areas, and then based on engagement, it'll be ranked, and you could be discovered by new people.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then right here, 2 searchable areas in Instagram: username, real name. So literally, like when someone types in to discover accounts and they go to the people tab, these are the only 2 things that are searchable. That's the username and the real name. So a lot of people underestimate or underutilize this. So what you can do, which I like Aaron's account. What I've done for my music brand is, instead of just Brogue, or for both of them, you know, whatever, it's Brogue Official, and then Brogue Vibe Step Music Producer. And the reason for that is because if anyone searches the one without the O with the slash through it, or the one with the O with the slash through it, or Brogue Official, or Vibe Step, or Music, or Producer, or any combination, I'm going to rank in those results when someone's searching. So that's just a better way to do it. So, you know, Aaron Taylor, and then Aaron Taylor, the real estate guy, LV. If you put all of that in there, then it's all searchable.
Gotcha. And I have a quick question for you on that.
Sure.
You looked at his username, right? _real estate _guy.
Yes.
I want to ask you about that. That's probably not a good username, huh?
I agree that it's not the best. And with that being said, I was trying to bring him up. Ooh, it logged me out. Yeah, the _real estate _guy. So I would look at all of your accounts. And when I used to consult companies on all social media, we would do this. When you look at all accounts, you want to get one handle for all of them. So for example, every single account, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, whatever, is Brogue Official for me for that music thing. Yeah. And so it's one. There's no underscore, there's no there's no like weird stuff. So you want to try and find one that's on all of them. And the problem with an established brand is if he has a lot of print, a lot of things that have been printed, or a lot of stuff that's like hard assets that money has been invested in with this on it, it makes it a lot more difficult to change. And Janessa's nodding yes.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like I was just trying right now to mess with it and change the username, and even just the real estate guy LV was taken. Like, how is someone that specific?
Yeah.
How they have the real estate guy LV already? I don't know, but
yeah. And so with that, you could consider it and brainstorm it, but it might be that it's locked in, and that's okay too. We can still build, but it does make it easier if you're able to do them all the same and make it really simple. the least amount of underscores or any type of anything else. Makes it easier to talk about in podcasts, makes it easier to say on the radio, makes it, everything is just easier.
That's what I'm trying to figure out right now, something for like, it would be easy to say out loud and everyone could just look it up and follow immediately without knowing like not the spelling or like worrying about a freaking underscore or something like that.
Yeah. And I know his brand's the real estate guy, but maybe incorporate his name in some way. Aaron Taylor.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking, like
guy.
the real estate guy or something like that.
Aaron Taylor, the real estate guy. See if you can make it
That's
full.
just really long.
It might be too long. I think it's a 35 character limit. And
the real estate guy.
Yeah, and so you can troubleshoot that. But I do want, for the sake of time, to keep going, because there's so much more to this.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
And no, that's okay. So bio hashtags now are effective in the bio. They didn't used to be, but now they are searchable. So you can put a couple of relevant hashtags in the bio. Again, I've already optimized the bio for you guys, so you should be good. Once we get the hashtags really nailed in and we find some that are working, we might add it, because I think there was some space. And then here's something else: emojis in the bio. If pictures say 1,000 words, then emojis say 100, right? That's a way to increase your bio. Put the picture of a home, put like whatever. And so I've already done that for Aaron's bio. And then it's really important to be authentic on Instagram as well. Bio link. So this is the only clickable link in Instagram. And that's important because people will put a link in a caption. Like, say you did a virtual tour and you put the https:// and you put that in a comment or a caption.
Okay.
No one's going to be able to click it.
Yeah.
They have to go to your bio link.
Gotcha.
And that's something Instagram does to protect its users from marketers.
From spam and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. And so they would literally have to like copy paste that comment manually, and then type it in. It's not going to happen. So we'll go over strategies later on how to use the bio link, but just know that. And this is a really good one for multiple link tracking via one bio link. So the question is, you have one link on Instagram. What should it be used for? Gosh, that just became really important, right? Well, if you have multiple listings or multiple links you want to share,
can that share multiple like?
Yeah, it's really cool. It's mobile optimized. It's called Linktree, and when they click your bio link, that click is tracked, and then you can put up to like a dozen links.
Oh wow!
It looks really pretty on phone, and then when people click it, it tracks that too. I'm pretty sure you can link it to the Facebook Pixel as well. So super valuable, and we can go over that in a little bit. And then right here, send people to a mobile optimized lead capture page. So this is another one where so many people have their homepage as their bio link on their Instagram. And at first it makes sense. You're a business owner. Here's this account. It's Instagram, whatever, like link it to our website. All right, moving on. But conceptually, 99% of people are on their phone on Instagram. No one's on their desktop computer. It's a mobile app. So when you're putting a homepage of a website, some of them aren't even mobile optimized, which is insane. People are scrolling side to side, and they just leave. Mm-hmm. There's no call to action. There's no clear, hey, we will give you this if you give us this information. There's none of that. So you got to send people to a mobile optimized lead capture page if that's your goal, or one of these where it's multiple links and you're still able to either capture their lead, give them information in some way.
I think we're really gonna like that Linktree for using Instagram. We're gonna be using like our Facebook, our website,
all the different ones, right?
We have so many different pages to bring people to. That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. And
chat on Instagram though, right? There's no live chat.
There is. That's what this post is right here. Also, story Instagram TV right here, IGTV.
Okay. So will he be doing the Autobot as well on our Instagram as well?
No, wait, no, there's no live bot or anything.
Gotcha.
You would have to
That's
respond.
Only Facebook is where our bot is.
Exactly. And just to touch on that real quick, direct message is the only thing in Instagram where there's one-on-one communication. And you can create groups, and it's somewhat user friendly, but
you probably won't use it for that at all.
Yeah, more so you want to get people off Instagram onto, say, click to
Right.
An example would be like, yeah, get our listings under 600,000 in this area. And all you have to do is click to Messenger. And then once they're in Messenger, then boom, they're getting followed up with from the bot.
Okay, perfect.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, so we could use the Facebook chat bot and still connect people to that from Instagram.
Yes. And there's less friction in the process rather than them going to a lead page. Okay, here I got to put in my first name, last name, phone number, email again. They just go one click and boom, they're in Messenger.
Much easier.
Yes. So are we good with all that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hey, really quick, so I've had to do an SEO for Aaron's Google business recently. Am I better off giving JT a copy of all of those? You know what I mean? Like they gave me a questionnaire basically, and Aaron went ahead and answered all the questions to kind of find those keywords and everything like that.
Absolutely.
So I should just basically try to give him those and see if we can't hashtag some of those out, right? If I'm
100%. Yeah, it should all align. And if you've already gone through a company that specializes in that, then that's really valuable. Definitely repurpose that and use it in Instagram.
Love your recycling.
Yes. Yeah, not only in products and content, but also plastic and all that stuff.
Right? Save the earth, baby. Less carbon.
That's right.
Oh.
We've lost JT.
I know. I think he had to use the restroom. I don't know where he went. But yes. You're a busy guy. You are truly awesome with
Thank you.
what you have created.
Thank you.
I'm very impressed.
I appreciate that.
No, I do too. Especially with using other businesses and I see what they come. You have taken so much time to explain this that it makes a lot more sense. So it's helpful for those that are not quite as tech savvy like myself. You know, sometimes age is a little hindrance, but this is awesome. You make it very user friendly.
Good. I'm really glad to hear that. And part of the reason why I'm recording this is so that I can show future clients and help duplicate this process and really educate them, take them through it, because Instagram, for whatever reason, it's something that I've been able to master over the last couple of years. And it's something that is so valuable, but a lot of brands aren't able to spend the time to go through that process and master it themselves as the business owner. They have a million things on their plate. They're wearing a million hats. And at the end of the day, they just need to be doing what their genius area is, focusing on what makes the most money for the business and what makes them the most happy. So, really grateful that you're allowing me to record this, not only to share it with your team, but also to help me to repurpose it and educate in the future. It's going to be really helpful.
Truly is. Truly